Hey, what's up? My name is Teclis, and are you ready to say something awesome? Are you ready to see something awesome? Ready? Boom! There we go. I don't know what that was. Booyah! Oh yeah, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Short-range teleportation is here. The highly requested... Man, my voice is acting funny today. The highly requested blink teleportation, as it's known from Destiny, or just a short teleport burst, finally got it. This was a pain. Tried so many different things to try to get this perfect, and I finally got one that I'm happy with, and that it's not buggy, and that it doesn't go through walls, and it doesn't go through terrain, and it's great. One limitation, mind you, is that this currently, at least, only works on a flat plane. You can't ascend or descend by using this. Like if I look up, I don't teleport up. If I did that, man, that'd make my life a lot harder, considering that the third-person camera is usually facing downward. But, anyways, let's get into it. This was somewhat difficult, but I'm gonna delete everything. Go into my player. Delete. And delete everything on this page. Alright, step one. We need to add the props to the world. So I'm going to grab, well, I actually have the logic cube right here. We're going to grab a logic cube, shrink it to about, somewhere around here, and place it in front of our player. Now it's important that it's not touching our player. That it's close, but not quite touching. There we go. Going to grab the attach. Oh, I don't want to attach that. Okay, no, I really don't want to attach that either. Come on. Let's see. Attach the logic cube to the player's torso abdomen area. Right? No, that works. Next, we need to grab a primitive ball. And we need to make this ball pretty small. Somewhere about right here. Alright, place that in front. And first, we need to make this invisible. I like to turn both of those off. And the brain, it needs to be a template. Now, we're not going to be attaching this. This is just going to be a template. But inside this ball, what we're going to do... Man, my voice really is giving me trouble. When countdown timer, and we're going to put it to 0.5. I'm going to do started to our player position equals me position. And then we're going to play a little effect. Play effect. I had a kind of an extravagant one last time, but I think I'm going to go for a simpler one this time just for, well, simplicity's sake. We're going to grab good old tried and true poof. Now I'm going to scale this thing up a little bit so that's more obvious. There we go. So, going to do that, put started to there, and then destroy at the bottom. Next, we're going to copy and paste this whole thing again, but instead of countdown timer 5, when bump or bump terrain, we're going to do the same thing. Now, I guess we can make this all one line, but it's a little bit simpler. Well, I think it's a little bit simpler this way. So, yeah, that's the ball. Next, let's go into our player. Now, I'm going to be assigning blink to right bumper. You can assign it to anything you want. So, we're going to put when right bumper pressed. We're going to switch page, next page, because it's kind of important that our player does not move while this is in action. So we're switching pages to keep the player grounded. So when on this page, I took the normal camera and I put transitional easing, ease between, and transition time, 0.3. So we're going to copy the camera and paste it on the second page. But instead, we are going to do position, let's see, maximum distance 2. I want the camera to sharply and kind of strangely zoom in to the character right before the blink happens. That gives the teleportation jump a little bit more smoothness, I guess you could say. It's a weird sort of smoothness, but it makes it a little bit more fluid while it's being a little more herky-jerky. Trust me on this. It looks good. Also, just for effect, want to have depth of field because that looks nice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to select this. Oh, Xbox, stop listening. Stop listening. Rambunctious little connect. We're going to select our logic cube, and it is going to shoot. And then we're going to select our ball. And then in direction forward at speed 100. We want this thing to rocket forward. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and then with damage 0. We want this to be a 0 damaging attack. That's another thing. If you shoot this at an enemy, you'll get... Well, you know what? Screw it. We're going to add without hit reaction, so that if it does hit an enemy, it doesn't give them a hit reaction. There we go. I forgot we had that tile. Well, that works for me. But I'm also going to put started to on this, so it only does it once. Now, we put this at half second would be the maximum amount of time. So we're going to put slightly more than that to switch back to our normal self. So we're going to put 0.075, and then we're going to make a child line of code. Switch page, previous page. Now, child line of code is there because we're also going to play a sound effect. Let's see, started to play sound, search energy. This, I want this to be a really loud and solid pang, kind of a sharp pop sound. So, I like this one right here. So this one's a nice good pop. There we go. And I'm going to put overlapping on this one. Now, I'm not going to put overlapping up here, but we are going to put another sound. This will be like a kind of a charging sound. So we're going to scroll through these again. I'm looking for a really quick, like, kind of a charge, really quick sound that can happen in under a second. There we go. That sounds about right. And we're not going to put overlapping on that one. All right. Oh, there's one last thing we need to do. I found a glitch that when I was bumping up against an object and I tried to blink teleport, I could end up inside that object. So what I'm going to do instead is make it so you can't teleport when you're pressed up against another object. So we're going to do when not the logic cube bump. That's why we didn't want the logic cube to be bumping us, or else this would never function. So I think that's it. Let's give it a shot. Are you ready for something awesome? Oh yeah! Now, oh, this works great. Oh man, aren't you impressed? And it works perfect because I can press up against here and it won't teleport. Because if I hadn't have added that last line of code, I could have teleported inside that wall. Oh man, this is great. So, yeah. Obviously, I haven't tested this with every terrain imaginable, with every character imaginable. But from my testing, this is really stable and it works really well. So, gosh, I'm really happy about this. So many people have requested Blink Teleportation, and I finally have gotten it done. So, you can enjoy your Blink Teleportation, people. You can enjoy it. You can thank me and call me a genius. Don't do that. But you can appreciate how awesome this was and how I've spent well over an hour trying to figure out how to do blink teleportation. So, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I've been also trying to figure out how to do weak points or like hit boxes in a better fashion than this game has, so that if you can land a headshot, for example, it does double damage or something, but that's not wanting to cooperate with me. So, yeah. I'm so happy I got this to work. So, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.